Hey all, this is Val here with another Dungeon Hunter Champions video. In today's video, we are going to be covering Malika, the Nature Blade Master. Alright guys, so full disclosure, I'm not really happy with my stats. I'm just not. I wish they were better. I'm not. But let's get into the skills. You know how we do around here. Alright, skill 1, the auto attack skill, Flurry. Slashes with her blades, damaging enemies every 4th attack. She strikes swiftly with both blades, dealing triple damage, deals bonus crit damage. So already we're seeing a lean towards attack speed and to crit because of the crit damage. You can always throw more crit damage on top of that to do even more damage. So pulling ahead would be Mortal, Keen with attack speed, as well as you can even go Rapid with even more attack speed. Active skill 1, Lethal Rush. Dashes in a line, damages enemies, and inflicts mortal wounds. Deals bonus crit damage, bonus damage based on attack speed. So again, we see a leaning towards mortal and crit, as well as rapid. We pick up mortal wounds, which is an excellent for co-op bosses as well as in PvP. Her second active skill, Whirling Slice. Spins quickly with her blades, damaging nearby enemies, ignores 30% of enemy defense, deals bonus crit damage. Again, crit rate and mortal, because we want to take advantage of that bonus crit damage. If we don't crit, we don't get the bonus crit damage. So that is why crit rate is still needed. We really don't need rapid here for anything or attack speed. This will not benefit this skill at all. Her third active skill, Thousand Blades. The Blade Master becomes invulnerable, dashing rapidly around the battlefield, attacks nearby enemies at random 16 times. Deals bonus crit damage, bonus damage based on the enemy's max HP. So we do not get bonus attack speed here. We still get bonus crit damage, but we also get a bonus towards the enemy's HP. So this is really good for co-op, for ED10, because they have a lot of HP. So this is really, really good. Again, Mortal and Keen went out here because if you don't crit, you don't get the bonus crit damage. So her last synergy trait is increases attack speed of allied champions by 24%. So looking at her skills, just like her sister Alya, you really want to look to build her Mortal Keen. If you want to go attack speeds, you can. I'm not a big fan of it. The reason why, so attack speed is going to help this first attack. You're going to get out to that 4th attack a lot quicker, doing triple damage. The thing is, you're going to lose in that slot up to a possible 63% of attack. Since you're going to be running Mortal on this, and you're going to want that bonus crit damage, that is a significant amount of attack of a crit you're going to miss. And I just don't think this 4th attack makes up for it. Now, if you can build, I would say a OP, extremely hard build would be something like Mortal Keen, but then on slot 1, you go attack, and then, you know, your regular attack, crit damage attack. But in substats, you get like, say about 10 to 20% on every piece of gear of attack speed, and then you want at least 10 to 20% of crit damage on every single piece. And you know, you can mix and match it. So if one piece you get 30% or 10 or 15 to 20%, then on the next one, you know, you can get less to help you kind of balance it. And then of course attack percent you would want on there, and crit rate. If you crit rate, you have to have, because again, if you don't crit, you're not going to do damage. If you could somehow, by some miracle, get all those attacks, all those substats, and get the appropriate levels, first of all, to get 100% attack, to get over at least 180% crit damage, and not only that, to get around like 80 or 90% attack speed. It's possible, but you ain't going to get it. I mean, the odds are not in your favor of getting that build. But if you can pull that build off, holy crap, will she do a lot of damage. But I mean, that's advanced. That's when you're saving up like years playing this game, and you know, right before they shut down the servers because everything's being virtualized. You know, you get that last piece. You get to use her for the boss run, and you kill like the ED10 or ED20 boss at that time in like, you know, 0.5 seconds or something ridiculous. But that is an advanced build. Most of us mortals probably are going to want to go attack, crit damage, attack. You want to focus on crit rate and attack substats. You definitely want at minimum 75% crit because, again, it is a mortal set. If you do not crit, you are not going to take advantage of a mortal. Now, 75% is the bare minimum crit I would even use to even think about doing this. Personally, I prefer 100% crit, and as you'll see, I am disappointed. So let's take a look at her stats. Right now, I'm rocking 27k HP, or excuse me, 37k HP, 1000 defense, 95% crit rate. Boo, boo, hiss, hiss. I've got 1700 attack, not much attack speed to speak of, not even worth mentioning. Crit damage, I'm at 184%, and accuracy, I am at 16%. I am not happy with this build at all. HP, I'm okay with. Defense, I'm okay with. Crit rate, not okay with. I really wanted 100% crit. That's just how I wanted it. Attack, I really, really, really wanted 2k attack. Didn't get it. Attack speed, I at least wanted 1+1 speed. At least didn't get it. Crit damage, I am happy with. I have 184, so I'm definitely okay with that. It's just crit rate, attack, and attack speed. Very important stats. I just couldn't get to where I want it to be because I'm so low on mortal and keen gear, and anything with crit rate on it, really, I'm super low. Let's take a look at her gear. I went attack, crit damage, and attack. And because it's me, I had to plus 15 a chest piece because HP is always good. You're never going to go wrong with more HP. I highly recommend at least plus 15ing that because you can use that anywhere. I mean, the same could be said for defense and attack. I just don't feel like you gain enough of it to make it worth plus 15ing these two pieces, excuse me. It just, it could be, and I could be missing like some vital stats here by not going plus 15 on the necklace or the helm. But for right now, really the chest piece is all I plus 15. That's not a percentile piece. You can see here, I did pick up some attack speed here. I got 7%, none. Here I got 4%. So yeah, not even. So talking about like the golden piece of gear you would want, right? So let's look at this one. Like you would need attack speed, attack, and then crit rate. Because what crit rate lets you do, like, you don't have to go with a keen then, right? So I could drop these two keen pieces if I had crit rate and then maybe go, like, warding or go vital just to get more HP or more resistance. If you're going to use her in PvP, probably warding would be good. So that's what it does. Like, it allows you to do that. So luckily, I did get close enough to 100% crit rate where I didn't go at crit rate gloves. Because you always want to go with crit damage gloves whenever you can. They're gonna do a lot more for you than crit rate will. But if you cannot get to your 100 or even close to at least 75% without using gloves, then make sure you're getting crit damage as substats on all your other pieces so you can get your crit damage up there. Because this is 65% crit rate on a 5-star piece that you're losing out, right? So you would need, with 6 pieces, you would need at least 12% on each one of these pieces to be in the neighborhood, or 11%, really, excuse me, 11%, or 10.5 or 10.25 or something like that if you want to be super technical about it. But 11%, since you can't get points in this, you would need 11% crit damage on each one to equal the 65%. You'd have 1% more, because you'd have 66%. Than just going with straight crit damage gloves. But if you can't get your crit rate, I mean, that's another way to go. I do get lucky sometimes. Like on this one, I got 17%. So that means on this one, I would only have to get 5, and then I would keep my 11 average. But you see how it goes. You see why that build will be ridiculously hard, because you need the percentage, the points to go exactly into the stat that you need. But like I said, if you can pull it off, man, oh my goodness. She would be beast mode. She would definitely be beast mode. But anyway, enough about gear. Let's get out of here. Let's use her in PvP because she does have that mortal down. Now, as everyone knows, I am the world's probably one of the most terrible PvPers out there. I'm not very good at all. This is a fire team. I'm not really. Oh wow! And I did not mean to click battle. So we're gonna put her to the test. That was honestly I meant to hit back. But I don't know why. I was thinking that was refresh. That's exactly what happened. Let's call that a senior moment. Let's grab her and let's do the best we can, even though we put her in a very bad position. We're going to go to the back line here. We'll work on her. All right, that shield is proving to be stupid. Can I get mortal? All right, so here's where, like, if I had more accuracy, it would be good, right? Because then I could stop her from healing. But I don't. This was a bad one for her, right? Because, I mean, it's so much fire. So much fire. So she's getting, like, you know, reduced chance to apply debuffs and all kind of bad stuff's happening to her right now. Right now, she's my last DPS, so let's hope I can keep her, or, he's working overtime to keep her up. No, we lost. But this was a terrible, 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 terrible one to go against for her. Absolutely horrid. But we're going to try it again. We're going to try it again. I want to get around to the back line and try to work on that. Her right there. Let's see if we can get her. We got her. Okay, we got the... Got her. So let's see if we can get... Alright, almost there. Oh, almost. Almost. If we could somehow just land the mortal, that would help us out tremendously. Okay, it looks like we're good. I am silenced. Everyone is super low. As soon as I can, I'm going to ult. Oh, there we go. We got... I mean, oh my goodness. I was close. Getting that violet down was key. Getting that... I mean, it was just a key move. So far, I'm super impressed with her. Especially considering I put her in a freaking horrible situation here. Let's get that violet down. Okay, it looks like violet went down. Let's work on the Katsuko. Oh, we're not going to apply any debuffs to her. We're not going to get that lucky. Let's have the whole team target Katsuko, actually. Whole team, guys. Whole team. Everybody. Everybody on board. Oh, I'm going to... Let me see if I can save her. Oh, I couldn't save her. I couldn't save her. Alright. We should be okay. I'm a silence. I have some experience with manualing Kiva when situations like this. Alright. We did it. So let's see how Malika did overall. But remember, she was going against a heavy fire team. So I don't expect her numbers to be good at all. Not even a little bit. Let's see. I'm loving it. Malika, yeah, she was really, really low compared to her sister because she wasn't operating at a disadvantage. She was able to get the mortal up, which is good, and she was able to get the mark up. They really complement each other when you think about it, right? Because she's going to make sure you do more damage, and then Malika's going to come in and make sure that they can't heal from it. So, I mean, that's a really, really good combo there. Really good. I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, especially considering, no, legitimately, I did not mean to click that. So, the next, we're going to check her out in ED10. See how she does. Let's go here, go to boss raids. Go here. Now, I have not tested her that much here. And I don't have a lot of direct damage that could pre-flight this, right? So, I don't know how this is going to go. Like, I really don't. It could go great. It could go terrible. I'm not sure. But we've got a haste buff for her, and we've got an attack up buff. Then we've got OGD. But we don't have enough OGD to pre-flight. Like, We could maybe get rid of the attack and defense down. Well, no, we still want to see Malika, right? We still want to see Malika. And remember, this is with 0 skill ups. I have enough tutors to one-shot max skill her, but I'm waiting until update 3 to see if I get lucky to pull like an Ink Ninja or something like that. We're going to leave it on auto here, and I will target Malika so we can see her hits. But I am waiting for update 3 to see maybe if I get lucky and get some of the newer units that I will invest into. Mai and Kaio are really, really good units. And if I was lucky enough to get one, I would definitely want to max skill it. If I don't have a problem with max skilling Malika. She's a wise investment. She will help me out in PvP, running that dual BM comp that I showed you there. Let's see how she does in the boss. I really don't think we're going to be able to pre-flight. We just don't have enough direct damage. Unless, I don't know, maybe we will. Maybe I shouldn't have. I didn't think so. I didn't think so. Are those stats gonna last to kill it? No, they were not. They were not. All right. I didn't think we were gonna be able to, just because it's too split, right? I think if Monis had landed one more OGD before he took off, that would have definitely done it. But no. In my experience, splitting your pre-flight team between OGD and direct damage doesn't work. I mean, I don't have tons of experience. You guys know I haven't been doing it for that long. But it seems either you go all OGD or you go all direct damage, right? I mean, 1:30 is not bad. It's better than the galactic standard minimum of 2 minutes. So let's see how Malika did. I'm pretty sure she's going to be leading the pack in DPS. And she is 454k. It's split pretty evenly between everyone else, right? Of course, she's going to be the front runner. If I had skill ups, this would be even a larger margin. I mean, this makes a good argument for skilling her up. This is with 0 skill ups, right? So there's an argument there for using her instead of waiting on a new unit. Let's head back to the main menu here and kind of wrap this up. All right, let's go back here. And let's take a look at Malika. All right, so Malika, excellent unit. She does really good damage very quickly. You can farm with her. I'm pretty sure you can farm with her. Let's do it before I say it, right? Let's talk about that thing Val always says, test something before you talk about it. So let's go here. Let's pull her out. And let's go. Yeah, I started leveling up my Dino Kid there. Let's go with attack speed, because that's what I would do if I was using Alya. Now, obviously, she's not going to kill us fast because Alya is max skilled and Malika's not. But I think even without the skill ups, it's still going to be a fairly fast run. I'm not worried about it at all. It's going to be pretty quick. And really, it's going to be a little quicker because I did just gear my Dino Kid, so he's going to be contributing his little bit of DPS to it as well. But I don't foresee any problems. At least I don't think so. And just so you know, the Scorpion is neutral. It is not. You would think that it's wood, but it is not. The Scorpion's absolutely neutral. So you can bring whatever you want. That's kind of why this is kind of the ideal farm. Yeah, I mean, 42 seconds, but no skill ups, right? That's pretty good for no skill ups. And the gear that she has on her, which I'm totally not happy with. But that's okay. That's okay. So she works. She works. All in all, definitely a 10 out of a 10 unit. I really like her kit. You do give up some of the things that Alya brings, but you pick up some nice stuff. The Mortal is really nice for PvP, but like I said, if you are going to use it for that purpose, make sure you focus more on accuracy. Her skill 3 is really nice because it scales with the max HP of the enemy, so that just screams boss killer. So if you're going to use her for that, again, look for the stats that I was mentioning. You know, try to get over 2k attack, at least get +1 to attack speed. You want over 180 crit damage, preferably over 185 crit damage, but 180 will work. and then 100% crit rate. I know a lot of people disagree with me on 100% crit rate, but that's okay. It's not going to change my recommendation of I think you should have 100%. Crit rate, 95%, just isn't going to cut it, in my opinion. At bare minimum, if you want to do it because maybe you don't have as good as gear as I did, or you're like, nah, what's the minimum, Val? 75% is going to be the minimum I would use a mortal set with. Because again, you can't take advantage of crit damage on mortal if you don't crit. So you got to crit to make it worth it. All right, guys, that's going to do it for our Malika review. If you have one and you got different gear suggestions, go ahead and throw that down in the comments below. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification icon so you know when I have a new video coming out. Thank you all for watching, and as always, all you dudes and dudettes out there, stay frosty.